Hello, YouTube stackers. This is ST with Silver Stacking 101, where we always believe in staying stacked and packed. Stacked with silver, gold, food, ammo, and packed with the means necessary to defend our stack. We are at the point in the Economics of Silver video series where we are talking about Social Security. Social Security is the largest Ponzi scheme in the history of the world. It relies on continuing taxes to pay off the first investors. By 2034, it is estimated that the income and revenue will only be 79% of the outgoing benefits 16 years from now. Coincidentally, I'm 47, so I got 20 years. That's great news for me. Why would we willingly buy into a Ponzi scheme? Well, if we don't, the government will come and seize our property and seize us. If we decide to go out in a blaze of glory in protest, well, they got people to deal with that as well. We have no choice. It sounds like extortion. Let's talk about how high Social Security taxes are. Between Social Security and Medicare, 15.3% of our income goes into the Social Security system. If one works for an employer, the employer between Social Security and Medicare withholds 7.65%. and the employer matches it for 15.3%. When you're self-employed, you get the benefit of paying both halves. So take a plumber that's out here that makes 50 grand a year. He's got to pay $7,500 Social Security tax before he pays a penny anywhere of income tax. He pays 15.3% of his profit. Add to this that if we participate at work in a tax-deferred pension plan, such as a 401k, we may not be federally income taxed on the money we deposit to the 401k, but Social Security tax is from $1. Now, it does drop off. We don't pay Social Security taxes over $128,700 for 2018. Number changes every year. It always goes up. I have to look it up every time because many years ago I gave up remembering it because it changes every year. What's going to happen in 2034? It's not going to be good, folks, because right now we have a surplus and things are bad. The following videos we're going to talk about what's going to happen when the money starts running out. But we have these surpluses in a trust fund under lock and key. No, we got a set of IOUs under lock and key. The federal government has went into the trust fund and borrowed the money and put an IOU in there. Now, let's say you and me, we go out, we want to do a investment scheme. We get people to put their money in, but we say we got the money, but we put IOUs in there. So we have on our books an asset, a receivable, but we take the money and we spend it on other things personally for us, not invested. We get to go to prison. When the federal government does it, somehow it's legal. If a private business did it, not so much. They're not playing by any standard rules with the Social Security system. One thing I have heard that's not correct is the current people drawing benefits are receiving far more than what they put in. They are in terms of dollars, but remember that those dollars are inflated so much due to the devaluation of their purchasing power. It's going to work that way, and as inflation increases, this is going to increase. I don't think it's going to be 2034. I think it's going to be a few years sooner. And there's some reasons we're going to get into in later videos why. But 2034 gives us a good date to work from. It's not out in left field. This is why we stack silver. Because this is coming. It's going to be cataclysmic when it happens. The government's going to lose a source of funding to borrow from. And somebody's going to have to make up the shortfall. We already taxed at 15.3% on the money. It's not a lot left to tax. It's up there between Social Security, income tax, federal and state, property tax. There's just not a lot left, folks. And things are not going to get better. Because remember, I haven't talked about a plan to control deficit spending, much less address the debt, because there isn't one. Let me know what you think. Comment, agree, disagree. We will pick up at Social Security again next Saturday because this is such a catastrophic event that's going to happen. It will be economic Armageddon when it comes to fruition. Tell me what you think. Tell me why you think it. Please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. God bless you. Stay stacked and packed.